Here we go.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm out on a 4-night, 5-day trip. We just put in on Long Lake. We're doing a little fishing in a bay right now. Gene's trying to see if we can pick up a couple pike. And I'm out with Jay, the Daxwood Wanderer, for this trip. So yeah, we're gonna fish this bay a little bit. If we get some bites here, get a couple fish, we might set up camp in a lean-to right here. But if not, we're gonna push down the lake. All right, Jay got a couple hits in that bay, but we didn't land any fish. I didn't get a bite. So we are moving up the lake. Jay and I stopped for a quick break here at the beach site on Long Lake. It's about halfway down the lake. It's pretty windy out. It's blowing pretty good crosswind here. We're gonna hang out here for a little bit and then get back in the water, and we're gonna head not all the way to the end, but pretty close to it. Maybe another third of the way down. Jay and I are back on the water, but the wind has picked up really strong now. We got about a 15 coming right at us. It's not dangerous, but it's hard work. So we're gonna get into the next lean-to campsite I think we see here. We had to get off the water, guys. It's pretty gnarly out there. It's a straight crosswind just hitting us this way into the boat, and some of the waves were coming right over the gunnel. So time to get a campsite. We pulled off here and we're gonna go check this lean-to out. Very nice campsite. It's a great thing about doing this route. You can stay at lean-to is pretty much the whole way, all the way to Tupper Lake almost. We might end up in a tent site one night. Bunch of wood here. The wind's into this one too, but it's getting some break.
Yeah, it kind of is, isn't it?
Yeah. All right, we made it to the lean-to. This one's much nicer than the other one. We got a picnic table. We're all set up in here. I'm on the left, Jay's on the right. And when we pulled out of that campsite, it was gnarly. I took some waves right over the side of my boat. I took a decent amount of water into the boat even.
Definitely one of those days for more experienced paddlers, I think.
Yeah, so we're happy to get off the water. We got some more work to do tomorrow now, but the winds are light and variable tomorrow, so it'll be a nice, easy paddle down the lake. Dinner tonight, we're doing some sloppy joes. I'm getting cold soaking. Really cold out here. There we go. That's the finest we have. Jay's doing a ribeye and potatoes tonight. He's gonna be eating like a king. And I'm over here doing dehydrated sloppy joes.
I still like the way yours looks, man. Not even joking.
No, it's coming back pretty good.
I think it's gonna be really good.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
I think it's gonna hit the spot on a chilly day like this.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, these are good. Jay and I finished dinner, which was very good. Now we're out for a little evening fishing. See if we can catch a nice sunset tonight. The wind's died down now and the sun's out. It feels good. It's just amazing how little time can change everything. It's just dead silent out here. So peaceful. Nobody else is on the lake. No wind. It's really nice right now. We got skunk. After this cast, I'm heading in. Probably cast a few more times in our bay. One more cast means 5 more. And we're back in from me getting skunk and Jay getting one little teeny tiny broom handle. Getting a nice fire going. Can see my breath for the first time this year.
Yeah, it's getting to be that time of year, ain't it? I really hope that this weather is a sign that we won't be dealing with what we did last year on our last trout trip. Remember, it was like 80 and we were roasting while trying to troll wobblers last year? That was last fall.
Was it last fall?
Yeah. What do you think the temperature is this morning?
It's gonna be like hovering around 39, 40.
Yeah, definitely.
It's down there. Good morning. Jay and I are up. It's a little after 7 o'clock. Got a nice little fire going, keeping warm. It's really cold. Luckily, there's no wind. So we're gonna drink our coffee and then slowly probably pack up. Jay brought some bagels with cream cheese. That's gonna be delicious.
Oh, yeah.
And then we'll get down the lake. Bagel over the fire is kicking. You can taste the wood, you know. It's really good.
It's pretty decent.
Jay and I are just about all packed up. We're about ready to load the boats up and get out of here. And if you are the type of person that is nervous to go on canoe trips because you're worried about animals, especially bears, being aggressive, number one, you shouldn't be. But if you can't shake that fear, come to Long Lake and visit Rodney Point Lean-To, the second one, because this lean-to comes equipped with a bear slayer.
23 version.
Yep, 23. You don't have to worry about bears. You just stay at this lean-to, and if one happens to come around, you just grab this. So this is the lean-to for you. It was a great campsite. We're about to get onto the river. We're going to troll the rest of the lake. We got about 3 or 4 more miles on this lake, I think, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll be in the river. Jay and I are almost to the end of the lake now. Probably got about another half mile to go. Leaving Long Lake, heading into the Raquette River now. It's amazing how much at the end of the lake and into the river the leaf color change is already happening. It's early September. We got a lot of color change already. It's really pretty. Jay and I made a pit stop for some lunch and we might even camp here. We didn't go very far at all, but it's a pretty nice spot in the river. We'll decide how we're feeling when we get up here. It's a really nice campsite.
I like it.
Yeah. We're all kind of set up. Jay doesn't have his stuff set up yet, but he's going to be in that lean-to. We got a nice little area for cooking here, a little L-shaped counter. It's pretty nice. And I am set up back here. Set the tent up tonight. It's pretty, there's a lot of mosquitoes at this campsite. And I'll wake up completely bit up. And plus, between you and me, Jay was snoring pretty bad last night. But don't tell him. It's gonna be a nice setup, a little bit angled, but my head will be raised. It's nice. Check this out up here. And a really old house was here. The way I'm looking at it, it looks like this, that, and that over there are posts for a porch. And this maybe is the entranceway into the house. And you can see how it's like a square foundation from here. There's the corners. And it goes back into here. And we were thinking maybe either back in this corner was a fireplace, or here maybe. But it's pretty old. These trees are growing right up through it. This birch tree is pretty big right there. And we saw this back here. It kind of looked like a grave marker. Didn't like that very much. I don't, probably isn't one that close to the house, but it looks like one. And then right up the hill from this, on the other side, like they built a little retaining wall here, it looks like. And then back up in here is another foundation. Looks like maybe a really old, really big fireplace right there. And like some cornerstones there. There's another one over there, and the one on this side is missing. But it's pretty cool. Would have loved to see what it looked like 100 years ago. Alright guys, we're out trying to get a fish. Jay headed up the Cold River. He's going to see if he can find some trout. I told him that I was going to stay here because if I can't even catch a bass, I'm probably not going to catch a trout. Well, obviously I'm back up on land. I did not catch a fish again. So it's the evening of day 2 and I still have not caught anything. Jay's catching a bunch of fish. Not as many as he usually does, but he's catching fish. Tonight for dinner, trying out these new adventure well meals. They're supposed to be really good. Good ingredients. Mom's beef stew and mashed potatoes. Jay's got a little fire starter. He's going to cook up a pork chop.
And partake of your potatoes.
And have some of my potatoes. I'm hoping this meal's pretty good. I'm excited for it. I'm pretty hungry.
Oh yeah.
My hands are shaking.
Did you eat anything for lunch?
Just had a little bit of snack. We're back out fishing for the evening bite. I wasn't even going to come out, but I changed my mind at the last second. I forgot how to catch fish. I think Jay genuinely feels bad for me. Found this little side chute of the Raquette River that I came down. It's really small and really nice. Buggy though. Here, check it out. The struggle continues. I've had 3 blow-ups now. One of them I fought for about 10 seconds. And I put a little slack in the line, turning the camera on, and it was gone. That hurt. It was a nice fish, too. The only thing getting eaten out here is me by mosquitoes. Uh-oh. Look at this. I'll go right into it. Looked like a fishy spot, didn't it? just missed it right there. No. All right, we missed 7 fish on the river. 3 I was fighting. 1 jumped out and spit the hook.
Have you ever gone out and not made a s'more?
No, never. Literally never. I mean, that would be catastrophic. I'd be hitting the SOS button. Zolio on the Iridium Network, emergency responder. What is your emergency?
Somebody bring me some s'mores.
I ain't got no s'mores.
Got stars again tonight too.
It feels like we're the only humans that exist on this planet at the moment.
Good morning. Jay and I are both up. He was up before me. He's starting some blueberry pancakes over here that are going to be delicious with some maple syrup that was made from maple trees on his property. Right in the backyard. That's pretty awesome. I can't wait for that. Get some coffee on. It's pretty cold.
Yeah.
The coyote action was pretty intense last night. Jay said they were screaming as soon as we went to bed. I didn't hear it. I fell asleep. But this morning at 5:30, there was a coyote. It was right back here, and he was doing some pretty crazy yells. So we're gonna make this coffee, eat some pancakes, get woken up, and we got to pack up, and we got some work to do today. We got a 1.5 mile portage. The first probably 500 meters is straight uphill, and then it's all pretty much downhill from there. We 2 each now, and
Yeah, I think that works, right?
yep. Thank you.
Of course.
That's gonna be good. Very good.
All right, we are out of there. All loaded up. We got a couple mile paddle, and then we got a 1.5 mile portage over the falls. It's gonna be a beautiful paddle though. Today is a perfect day. I need to catch a fish. This is getting ridiculous. Alright, now this is getting ridiculous, guys. I just had my 3rd blow up. That fish was on. I'm watching him fight, and he shook it. Wow. I got a fish. I've yet to touch a fish. Nice little smallie. Maybe my luck is going to turn around now. Thank you, buddy. You made my day. That's the longest I've ever gone, I think, without touching a fish when I'm bass and pike fishing. Time to do work. Jay and I just had most of our gear to the top of the hill. We just got to go back for the boats now. I think we got 1 bag each. I got to rest for a minute. Portage done. Jay and I made it to lean-to. We're gonna camp tonight at the base of the falls so we can fish the falls this evening. Oh, I had a huge fish on. It had to have been a pike. I just lost it. That was a huge fish. Oh my God, I'm so upset right now. I did it. I lost that big pike and now I landed a nice pike. Not a big one, but it's decent. Whoa, 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 whoa. No! Get back here. Dinner's about to get done. Packet Gourmet, Texas State Fair chili. This stuff's pretty good. Probably the best freeze-dried chili there is. It's not bad. Jay and I both said it's too soupy, but it smells good and it tastes pretty good. For freeze-dried, you try it?
What more can you ask for? Yeah.
It's not bad for freeze-dried though.
No. But it's almost like you can taste the freeze drying process.
Mhm.
There's that.
I think you can with every
I think
freeze-dried
you
food.
can. Yeah.
But this tastes like better ingredients.
Yeah.
Jay and I came out for the evening bite after dinner. See what we can get into out here in the river tonight.
What is it?
Pike.
Wow.
Little guy, this guy scared the heck out of me. He slammed it right next to me. Open your mouth, Mr. Pike. Little pike. I'll take him at this point. Holy cow. Dude, his strike got me wet. We're all done fishing for the evening. Filtered some water down here by the water because the campsite, the lean-to, is pretty far from the river. If you've been here, you know it. It's a good little walk up there to get water. Jay's out there fishing. Probably a few more casts to get in. And then we'll bring his boat up. This is a beautiful spot. A perfect night. Temperature's perfect. No wind, no bugs. It's nice and cool. The sun's down now. Earlier when I was out fishing, I was baking in the sun. Paddle, paddle! You got it. Good job.
We don't exactly have a boat.
No, not at all. Jay's making us up some s'mores. I usually don't partake in the s'mores, but tonight I'm gonna do it. That dark chocolate's good.
Oh, yeah.
Jay and I walk down to the river's edge here by the beach. Look at the stars for a little while. You can't see them in the camera, but it's pretty spectacular.
Great view.
Yeah.
Wonderful night.
We get to sleep tonight with the sound of the falls.
Yeah. Should be good.
And the fire in the background. It'll be nice. Jay and I are mostly packed up. We're just making our coffee. Get on the water a little earlier today.
Well, that was the plan, but do you still want to eat breakfast?
Yeah, we can. We're still up, I think, an hour earlier, right?
Yeah.
I'm packed up an hour earlier than yesterday. Make some coffee and breakfast, and then we'll get on the water, do some fishing. We got to put in some distance today. Jay cooked us some bacon and eggs. Thank you, brother.
Oh yeah, dude.
Crispy, just how I like it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. My son likes it soggy. No way. Jay and I are going to finish packing up, eat our breakfast, and get on the water. Hopefully we both pick up another pike or two where we were getting them last evening. That'll be nice. But today we have to put in, just for reference, we have to go probably farther in the next 2 days, 1 night than we just went in the last 3 nights to get to this point. Would you say about the same, half, or a little farther still to go, distance-wise?
I guess probably further than we've gone already. Yeah. But
it's all moving with the river.
Yeah, that's what you've got going on your side, is that literally, even if you don't paddle, you're moving about 0.8 miles per hour down the river. Through the slow spots, through the quick spots, I mean, you'll pick up, geez, you'll get flying like 2.5, 2.6.
Yeah. So basically the work is done. We get to this point, we paddled along lake, we did the long carry, and now it's just easy street floating down the river the rest of the trip for the next 2 days. It's going to be nice. We got a fish. He's barely hooked. I saw this little guy in this spot yesterday and I went back for him. Little pike. On the board for the day. He knew there was a fish there. He missed it. Got a couple blow-ups, but nothing since that first pike this morning. It is now 10 after 10. Oh, a little swipe at it. He missed it. That was small bass. We got a decent pike on. Not a monster, but oh no, it's a big smallie. I haven't seen a smallie in a while. Nice. That's a big largemouth. Whoa. Look at that guy. 17. There we go. Thanks, buddy. I needed that. That was awesome. I got a fish. He's not happy about it. This little pike. Pretty. I'm kind of sick of just sitting in the boat, casting and just floating. I want to do some paddling. I'm going to put some distance in. I know he's going to casually float down and fish, but I'm going to get to about Stony Creek Ponds area and I'm going to wait for him. lethargy. Fought really good. My rod's in the water. I got to get it. Really nice here through this bend. Look at all the leaf change already. The color change is happening early this year. Wow. We made it to the Stony Creek Ponds intersection here. We're going to hold up and wait for Jay at this campsite, do a little fishing from shore. Jay and I stopped for lunch at the campsite that I was waiting for him at. He's going to make some ramen. I'm just eating roll with some butter on it and some almonds. All right, lunch is all done. Jay's packing up now. I'm already packed up. We're about to get back on the river. We got about 6 miles to go till we get to where we're camping at. I'm not sure how much more fishing I'll do before we get there. I'm going to be mostly paddling. If I see someplace amazing looking to fish, I'll stop and fish it, but I'm a little fished out. All right, for the next probably 3 miles is all new water for me. Never been here. Oh, we got a pike. Sorry. Good job. Nice little pike. Got another little pike. Another little guy. Okay, it's now a little after 4 p.m. I'm a good ways ahead of Jay. We left camp today before 9 a.m. It's 4 now and I'm still not there. Okay, I made it to the Trombley Landing Lean-To. Waiting on Jay to see if we're gonna stay here for sure or not, but I'm pretty sure this is where we said we're gonna meet up. I'm probably a good at least 30 minutes ahead of him, maybe more. Logan and I stayed here before. Had some delicious pizza here. Four nights, all lean-tos. Pretty nice. Doing sloppy joes tonight again for dinner. Time to eat. This is way better this time because I let it sit longer. That's going with me on every dehydrated trip from now on. So good. I'm gonna sit here and finish this. I'm all set up. Maybe go out and fish, I don't know. It was a long hot paddle today in the river. We'll see.
3 times I soaked my shirt.
Yeah,
And it was dry within the hour every time.
Yeah,
this isn't like quick dry.
No, I soaked my neck buff like by 10 times.
Yeah.
Oh, we lost it. We had a fish on right there. Lost another one. Came out this evening for a little bit of sunset fishing and to get some water. Get a few casts in. After dinner, I just kind of went in the tent, laid down for a little bit. Get some water. We're back at camp now. We're at the put-in, looking at that sunset. It's pretty nice. It's nice and orange on the other side of those trees. We got a nice fire started. Walk up to camp here. It's good and dark now. It's a wrap for tonight, guys. We sat by the fire for a little while, hung out, but I'm beat. It's time to go to bed. Good night, brother.
Good night, man.
Get up pretty early, hopefully, if I can, if the body's not too sore, and get out of here pretty quick. It'll be nice not having a rain fly tonight. So we'll see you guys in the morning. Good night. Good morning. Jay and I are both packed up and out of the lean-to. Doing the first cast of the morning here out front of camp. And we're changing the trip up a little bit. We're not making the whole 9-mile paddle to Tupper Lake because when we get to Tupper Lake, it's going to be extremely windy and probably dangerous. So we're going to take out at a place called the Crusher. It's like a state boat launch on the Raquette River. It's pretty close to here. So our pickup is at 1 o'clock, so we're going to be doing some fishing before we go. We'll see if my struggle continues. Oh! That's my thought! It's all I get is blow-ups.
Oh my god.
Jay saw that one. For some reason, the fish that I get have really terrible aim. That was a pretty nice one, too.
That was a big splash.
Yeah. Oh, we missed it. Oh, twice. Look at that. It looks like something was digging out this bank. It looks like claw marks almost in the sand in these holes. Can you see it? Kind of interesting. Let's come take a look at the other lean-to. This one is 21A. We were at 21B. Oh, it's a little hike to get up here. Oh, it's a new one. Really nice. Oh, I wish we stayed here. This is a nice campsite. Alright, we left the lean-to, and we're going to float down to the Crusher where we're going to take out and slowly just float it and fish our way down. Yeah, got a little fish here. Little bass. losing now. The wind is really pushing us. My leader got trashed, and I tied my whopper plopper directly to the braid, and my cutting tools are not with me. I want to switch to a spinner. Jay's having more luck with that in this daylight and this wind. Alright guys, that's it for this one. Just that one little bass coming out. Might do a few more casts, but the whopper plopper isn't really working. And I can't switch it. So we're going to end the trip here. It was a great time. Spending 4 nights, 5 days with Jay. Stayed at a different campsite every night. Caught some fish. Struggled for the most part fishing, but it was still a great trip. So I hope you liked it. And we'll see you on the next one. Take care.